Okay, we've got a breaking news announcement about Novatech. There is a class action lawsuit that just happened. I want to attempt to read that. I'm also going to attempt to share my screen so that I can read it. Uh, Here, share screen. Start now. Your video is paused during mobile screen sharing. I don't know if that works. Okay, fine. Morris Legal announces a $2 billion lawsuit against Novatech, Cynthia Petion, Eddie Petion, and Jean Martin Zizi. Looks like Dr. Z is being sued. News provided by Morris Legal LLC, February 6, 2024. This is from Newswires. The multi-state law firm of Morris Legal announces a $2 billion securities fraud lawsuit against Novatech, its CEO, Cynthia Petion, and co-conspirators. New York, New York, February 6, 2024. Morris Legal sued Novatech CEO Cynthia Petion and co-conspirators Jean Martin Zizi and others in $2 billion securities fraud class action lawsuit. Cynthia Petion and co-conspirators engaged in an international Ponzi scheme targeting people who know very, very little about cryptocurrency, defrauding over 1 million people worldwide of over $2 billion, says the professor from YouTube. Multi-state law firm of Morris Legal announced a massive class action lawsuit against Novatech Ltd, CEO Cynthia Petion, husband Eddie Petion, Jean Martin Zizi, France Ciceron, John Garofano, Bob St. Louis, James Corbett, there's James Corbett, Stanley Richards, Michelle Thomas, Travis Biebritz, and other co-conspirators who willingly and intentionally constructed a Ponzi scheme in order to defraud millions of investors of over $2 billion. The case was filed in the federal court of the Southern District of New York, Mullins versus Novatech, Cynthia Petion, Martin Jean Zizi, etc. All case number 124-CV-00824. The case has been assigned to Judge Vernon S. Broderick, a former federal prosecutor. In June of 2019, Cynthia Petion's self-titled Reverend CEO launched Novatech, illegally offering investment services without a broker's license. For the last 4 years, Novatech and its officers have engaged in patterns of racketeering, offering passive investment opportunities around the world under false pretenses, and targeting those who know very little about cryptocurrency and the financial markets. Working in concert, defendants promised investors guaranteed returns of 3% weekly from investments in cryptocurrency. In fact, Morris Legal's investigation revealed that Cynthia Petion and co-conspirators neither invested nor intended to invest stockpiled funds as guaranteed. Instead, like a classic Ponzi scheme, defendants funded payments to investors with contributors from other investors. Between 2022 and 2024, countries like Russia, South Africa, Estonia, Nigeria, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, British Virgin Islands, several provinces in Canada, including Alberta, British Columbia, Ontario, and Saskatchewan, several states in the United States, including California, Wisconsin, and Washington State, have issued cease and desist letters and fines against Novatech and Cynthia and Eddie Petion for fraud, misrepresentation, and violation of securities laws. Despite fines and orders, defendants continued the scheme until its collapse in February of 2023. Cynthia Petion and her husband subsequently went into hiding the following May. Morris Legal has been retained by the named plaintiff on behalf of all Novatech investors to institute a class action lawsuit seeking redress for this massive international fraud. A copy of the class action lawsuit can be found at truenewsblog.com. If you made payments to Novatech, you are eligible to join the class action lawsuit by calling 305-444-3437 or emailing or register at www.willmorrislaw.com. And this is Nate Ballantyne, Morris Legal, LLC. So there you go, guys. Brand new breaking Novatech news just dropped. And of course, I'm bringing it to you here first at the Unlimited Freedom Network. So I don't know if I can turn the video back on or not. I'm doing this on my phone. So hopefully this works out. If it does, I will upload it right now. And drop me a comment. Let me know what you think.